Good evening. Welcome to Grandma's Attic Music Review. I am so blessed to be able to be with you tonight. You know, COVID has made it so that going out to live gigs has really been kind of an issue. So I've resorted to some underhanded ways of finding music for this show. I sneak around Facebook and look for people playing music. And every once in a while, somebody else sneaks around Facebook and finds me and says, "Hey, we do music. Can we come on your show?" And that's kind of what happened with this duo tonight. These guys have been around. They play some great songs, some that you'll be dancing and tapping your toes to because you know them. You'll be doing the sing-along thing. These guys are great. They've got history that we're going to talk about, and they play music that we love to sing to. So I hope that you will all sit back, relax, get your popcorn, get your beverages, and enjoy the show tonight. Please help me welcome into your heart and into your home, 60 Cycle.
All right, we're going to start out with a T-Bone Walker song going all the way back. The Allman Brothers had a run with this, but we like T-Bone's version. It's called Stormy Monday. Yeah, they call it Stormy Monday. Yeah, but Tuesday is just as bad. Yeah, they call it Stormy Monday. Yeah, but Tuesday is just as bad. Yeah, Wednesday is worse, yeah. Yeah, Thursday is awfully sad. Yeah, the eagle flies on Friday. Yeah, and Saturday I go out to play. Yeah, the eagle flies on Friday, and Saturday I go out to play. Sunday I go to church, yeah. Get down on my knees and I pray. And I say, Lord, Lord, have mercy. I said, Lord, have mercy, mercy on me. I said, Lord, have mercy. I said, Lord, have mercy, mercy on me. You see my baby, Yeah, send her home to me. Yeah, send her home. I said, Lord, have mercy. Lord, have mercy on me. I said, Lord, have mercy. I said, Lord, have mercy. Mercy on me. You see my baby. Send her home to me. Send her home to me. Thank you very much. Thank you, music lovers.
Dan O'Brien. Thrill seekers everywhere.
Thrill seekers everywhere.
Mr. Dan O'Brien.
Okay, proving the point that we do lots of different types of music. We like to think of ourselves as American music, sort of. Not necessarily Americana, but we'll do blues, we'll do country, we'll do surf, you know, if we feel like it, just if it's fun, you know. And I'm going to introduce my partner here in crime, Kirk Mattson from Lebanon, Connecticut. The pride of Lebanon, Connecticut.
From Lebanon, you got to be there like 70 years, but I guess I lived there.
Yeah.
So this is a Johnny Cash tune. So I always say if you're going to do Johnny Cash, you got to do this tune. It's mandatory. This is Folsom Prison Blues. Yeah, it is. We throw a little J.J. Cale in there, too, just to mix it up with a nice little
just to kind of
flavor.
mash it up, you know.
Maestro, if you will.
Okay.
I hear that train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, but I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. And them people keep on moving on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. One more time, keep it going. I'll bet there's rich folks eating in them fancy dining cars. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But them people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. Yep. call me the breeze. Well, I keep blowing down the road. Yeah, they call me the breeze, mama. Well, I keep blowing down the road. Well, I ain't got me nobody. I ain't carrying no load. Ain't no change in the weather. Ain't no changes in me. Ain't no change in the weather. Ain't no changes in me. I ain't hiding from nobody. Nobody hiding from me. If they free me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I'll bet you I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Yeah. All right, little Johnny Cash for
A
you.
little bit of Johnny Cash for you, with a little added extra flavor too.
J.J. Cale.
Little J.J. Cale. Okay, we're going to do a song by Peter Green. We're big fans of Peter Green. Of course, Greenie was the original founder of Fleetwood Mac, and he was back when they were a blues band more than a pop band. And this particular song was kind of commandeered by Carlos Santana, but Santana was a Peter Green fan, so I guess it kind of makes it okay, you know?
Makes it legal.
Makes it all right. And you know the song from Santana, but the original version was done by Peter Green. It's called Black Magic Woman. Got a black magic woman. I got a black magic woman. I've got a black magic woman. Got me so blind I can't see that she's a black magic woman. She's bound to make a devil out of me. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Start messing around with all your tricks. Don't turn your back on me, baby. I just might kick off the magic stick. Yeah. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Turning my heart into stone. I need you so bad, magic woman. I can't leave you alone. All right.
Nice.
Thank you very
Woohoo!
much.
The whole world's going to be watching that one.
All right, so we got one here that we kind of rearranged a little one. This one's by Bruce Springsteen. This was off the Born in USA album, 84, 85. Had a huge impact on my life. It was right when I was in college, in the rolling 80s there. And this was kind of a B-side of one. This is called Cover Me. So this is our cover of Cover Me, I guess, if you will.
Yeah, we kind of do it a little bit different.
A little different.
And that's kind of our MO also. If we do a cover of a song, we're going to do it differently. Maybe strangely. Oh, okay.
Save that thought.
Save that thought. Okay, Professor, if you will.
All right. Times are tough, just getting tougher. Whole world is rough, just getting rougher. Cover me, pretty baby, cover me. Well, I'm looking for a lover who will come on and cover me. Now, promise me, baby, you won't let them find us. Come in your arms and let your loving blindness cover me. Pretty baby, cover me. Well, I'm looking for a lover who will come on and cover me. Outside the rain, driving snow, I can feel the wild wind blowing. Turn out the light, close the door. I ain't going out there no more. Outside the rain, driving snow, I can feel the wild wind blowing. Turn out the light, close the door. I ain't going out there no more. Whole world is out there just trying to score. Seen enough, don't wanna see anymore. Cover me, baby, cover me. Well, I'm looking for a lover who will come on and cover me. Hey, I'm looking for a lover who will come on and cover me.
Kirk Matson. Nice job. Very nice. Okay, next on the docket. I don't know where that comes from. I don't know where that stuff. You put a microphone in front of me and I get stupid. I made a living out of it for 40 years.
I don't even get paid for it, and I do it.
Well, you know what I'm talking about then.
I do.
There's something about it. I mean, you be just this mild-mannered guy, this mild-mannered old gentleman, walking. You put a microphone in front of me, I turn into a nutcase. I don't know. This song is originally a blues classic, John Lee Hooker, and I was working in a band at the time, and we needed some more up-tempo stuff, and I kind of took this song and kind of turned it almost into a surf tune. It kind of has a surf almost kind of punk feel to it. Actually, that riff is a Dick Dale riff.
So it's that John Lee Hooker surf song that we all know and love.
Yeah, done punk style, and given the fact I got a jazz master here, I have to do a little bit of surf music, so,
Works for me.
There we go. This is called Backdoor Man. Ready? Here we go.
I am your back door man. I said I am, yeah, your back door man. The men don't know, but the little girls, they understand. I said your man don't know, but the little girls, they understand. I know just where you sleep, yeah, around your back door. I'm gonna creep. The men don't know, but the little girls, they understand. I said the man don't know, but the little girls, they understand. Your back door man. I said I am, yeah, your back door man. The men don't know, but the little girls, they understand. I said the men don't know, but the little girls, they understand. I said your man don't know, but the little girls, they understand. Take it on out here. Back door man.
John Lee Hooker. All right, so from the sublime to the ridiculous, and we don't do sublime.
No, we don't do sublime.
This one by the Rolling Stones. This one's covered by a bunch of bands, but kind of the New Riders of the Purple Sage version here a little bit.
I love New Riders of the Purple Sage.
Yeah, we dig
Buddy
them.
Cage.
We dig them.
They were like my favorite band when I was in. Well, I'm not going to tell you that. I'm not going to tell you what grade I was in.
This was called Dead Flowers.
Okay.
This is in a key of D for you guys singing along at home.
Key
D
of-
for dead.
D for dead.
Yes.
Ready? What?
Just saying.
Yeah, just say it. 1, 2, 3.
When you're sitting there in your silk upholstered chair, talking to some rich folks that you know. Well, I hope they don't see me in my ragged company. You know I could never be alone. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. Well, I know you think you're the queen of the underground, and you can send me dead flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the mail. Send me dead flowers at my wedding day. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. Daniel. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. Oh, I know you think you're the queen of the underground,
And you can send me dead flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the mail. Send me dead flowers at our wedding day. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. Yeah, when you're sitting back in your rose pink Cadillac, taking bets on Kentucky Derby Day. Well, I'll be in my basement room with a needle and a spoon. Another girl to take my pain away. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. Oh, I know you think you're the queen of the underground. And you can send me dead flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the mail. Send me dead flowers at my wedding day. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. No, I won't forget to put roses on your grave. Yeah, you little Rolling Stones.
Kirk Matson, yeah.
All right, Daniel.
Okay, we're going to do a song that we did for the sound check. And again, proving that we do a little bit of everything. This song was originally done by the Hondells back in 1964. The Hondells. When was the last time they came up? The leader of the Hondells was a guy named Richie Burns. And Richie Burns was a buddy of Brian Wilson and Roger Christian, who was a big disc jockey out in L.A. Roger Christian wrote a lot of the Beach Boys stuff with Brian Wilson. Right. He was jock. And he, which I'm sure kind of helped Brian along the way.
You think?
Yeah. You know, you have a top jock in L.A. half writing the songs. I kind of think that you've got an inside. But Brian wrote this song. The Hondells picked it up. And the Beach Boys actually did a version of this song on one of the early albums. But the Hondells version was definitely the best. It's called Little Honda. This is back when they weren't talking about a car. They were talking about a little Honda 50, little motorcycle. Not even a motorcycle, scooter, Honda 50. I remember there was a kid on my street who his parents had a lot of dough, and they bought him a Honda S90, Super 90s in high school. I was so jealous, it was just crazy. But
single stroke.
Singles? You're right. That's exactly correct.
I know. I had one.
Oh my goodness, that's a riot. An S90, Super 90. All right, this is called Little Honda. We digress here. Ready?
That's what we do.
Yeah, we digress.
There's a lot of digression.
Mirth, music, and digression. Yes. That's us. Ready? Different without the fuzz. I'm gonna wake you up early because I'm gonna take a ride with you. Going down to the Honda shop, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Put on a ragged sweatshirt, I'll take you anywhere you want me to. First gear, it's alright. Second gear, lead right. Third gear, hang on tight. Faster, it's alright. It's not a big motor scooter, just a groovy little motorbike. It's more fun than a barrel of monkeys that two-wheel bike. We'll ride on out of the town to any place I know you'll like. First gear, it's alright. Second gear, lead right. Third gear, hang on tight. Faster. Faster. Yeah. gonna wake you up early, cause I'm gonna take a ride with you. We're going down to the Honda shop, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Put on that ragged sweatshirt, I'll take you anywhere you want me to. Even there, first gear, it's alright. Second gear, lead right. Third gear, hang on tight. Faster, it's alright. Come on, first gear, it's alright. Second gear, lead right. Third gear, hang on tight. Faster, faster, faster. Wow, it's alright.
Woo-hoo!
Somebody get me the oxygen.
Get him a paper bag.
Somebody get me the oxygen, please.
Speaking of that, all right, we got a trucker tune for you here. We love our trucker tunes. This is kind of the anthem of them. This is written by David Dudley. Dave Dudley, the gentleman from Minnesota, like in 1962, I think. It's been covered by Flying Burrito Brothers. Used to be on. He was on Hee Haw like every time I was on Hee Haw. Every time I saw it.
Yeah. I actually know a guy that toured with Dave Dudley. A guy named Terry Sutton. He's from Connecticut. Considered one of the best pedal steel players in New England. He toured with Loretta Lynn and all kinds of people. And he went over to England with Dave Dudley. And he said they had quite a time.
Quite the trucker.
They had a time. He went with Dick Curlis and Dave Dudley. That was the package tour. Can you imagine Dick Curlis and Dave Dudley? You know, you talk about truckers. Imagine, and he said that in particular they went crazy in Amsterdam for them.
I'm sure they did.
They said Amsterdam was big country music truck driving place.
It's a truck driving place.
Well, yeah, and everything else illegal.
Yeah. Yeah, what are they hauling in those trucks?
It was a fun city.
This is called 6 Days on the Road.
Gonna make it home tonight.
Are you all right? Gonna make it home tonight?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right.
2, 3, 4.
I pulled out of Pittsburgh, I'm rolling down the eastern seaboard. I got my diesel wound up and she's running like she's never before. There's a speed zone ahead on the right, but I don't see a cop inside. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 10 forward gears and a sweet Georgia overdrive. I'm popping little white pills and my eyes are open wide. Hey, I just passed a Jimmy and White. I've been passing everything inside. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Daniel. Well, it seems like a month since I kissed my baby goodbye.
Bye-bye, bye-bye, babe, bye-bye.
Did have a lot of other women, but I'm not like some of the guys. I could find one to hold me tight. I could never make believe it's alright. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. You know the DMV is a checking on down the line. Hey, I'm a little overweight and my logbook's way behind. But nothing bothers me tonight. I can dodge them scales, alright. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Daniel. Yeah, well, my rig's a little low, but that don't mean she's slow. I got flames out the stacks and my smoke's blowing black as coal. Hey, my hometowns are coming inside. If you think I'm happy, you're right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna see my baby tonight.
So I happen to know you guys' set list. So I know that you only have one song left and you're going to play that at the end of the show.
She's clairvoyant.
She is clairvoyant.
Want to come sit over here and we can talk about stuff?
We
And
love-
while they're coming over here, let me tell you all. Come on, guys, bring your butts over and mic up. Let me tell you what's going on in downtown New London. The Crossing show is at the Hygienic. And the Crossing is people that come across the bridge and put their art in the Hygienic. And I was coming by there today, and there's a great big, looks like a German Shepherd sitting in the front window. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous piece of art. So check out what's going on in your local art galleries. Support local art, support local musicians, and you know what? They'll support you in return. When we take care of our community, remember that common unity? When we take care of our community, it takes care of you. So get out there and support some local stuff. Now we're going to have a little bit of a conversation with some people that got some stuff to say. Hi, guys.
Hello.
It's so much fun to have you here on the show. I knew today was going to be fun, but I didn't know just how much. Do you do any other New Riders of the Purple Sage songs?
Do we do any more new writers? I think that's the only one we do.
So there's one that really needs to be learned.
Yeah,
Panama Red.
we can do that.
That song, oh my gosh, it just goes back a few years.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Well, you know, I played pedal steel in the 70s. I made my living as a steel player, and every country rock band in Connecticut or in southern New England played that song.
Played Panama Red?
We'll have to dig that one out, yeah.
Played Panama Red?
Panama Red, everybody
Oh my
played
gosh.
that song.
And then everything was so illegal, and Panama Red was like the illegal song to play.
Yes, it was.
It was like, don't. So I love that song. And that album, that whole album was done cartoonesque.
Yeah.
Cartoonesque.
Yeah.
Yes.
How do you say it? And I played the heck out of that piece of vinyl. Like, I played that piece of vinyl so much that I literally wore it out. It was just one of my favorite albums from that year.
He'll steal your woman, then he'll steal your head.
Yep.
People don't realize how big they were, and Commander Cody, bands like Commander Cody and the Lost Planet Airmen. I saw New Riders and Commander Cody on the same bill.
Was that in Boston?
No, in Springfield. Springfield Civic
They played
Center.
Boston too.
Wasn't that a show?
Oh. And I was too young to be there.
Commander Cody's performances at Shabu were legendary.
They were.
They were legendary. Shabu used to have that pipe over the stage.
Right.
And Cody's lead singer, Billy C. Farlow, who was like Elvis Presley on acid. He was just nuts. He was completely nuts. He would jump up and swing across the front of the crowd.
So many people did that, though. So many people.
I know, but Billy did it so well.
So
The best swinger.
I think that the show from the Shabu that I remember the fondest was James Cotton doing backflips, playing his harmonica
Oh wow!
up the aisle. He was still playing his harmonica, and then when we saw him at the Mystic Blues Festival a few years ago, the first Mystic Blues Festival, it was so sad to see him in a chair.
Yeah.
You know, because I remember him doing backflips. But the Shaboo, oh my gosh, the Shaboo.
Oh, I literally when I was going up to Yukon, I literally lived at
I bet.
really close. I was there all the time.
I bet.
I was there all the time. As a matter of fact, I was working on the air in Willimantic.
Okay.
On the night that Shaboo burnt down, and I just happened to be driving by when I'm seeing all these fire trucks and everything, and I'm saying to myself, please don't be Shaboo.
Right, and it was.
And it was.
It was.
I just gotten off the air, and I just stopped off for a pack of cigarettes at the convenience store, and I cut behind down Connett'sville, towards Connett'sville Road, and I saw it, and I go, oh, please, no. You know, because, you know.
Some of the best shows that ever hit Connecticut were at the Shaboo. And I say that without any apologetics.
And people don't realize the varied acts. Do you know AC/DC played at Shaboo?
Yep.
I saw Elvis Costello in front of maybe 12 people. Nobody really even knew who he was.
Well, and that was when Baba O'Reilly's was down here in New London.
Right.
And we were doing some serious shows here, too. I was a bartender at Baba's. Baba's wasn't a bar. It was a happening. It came, it happened, it went away. And that's how it was. But some of the biggest names in music played. The Neighborhoods, Joan Jett. I mean, we're talking.
I didn't realize, really?
Yeah.
Wow. I know Toads had an awful lot of the early punk bands and a lot of the New York, the New York bands and stuff.
Do you remember when? Well, I don't know if you were there, but Billy Idol played at Toad's Place.
I remember that. I didn't go, but I remember that.
My band that I was managing at that time opened for him that night.
What was the band?
Band called Cat Thang.
I vaguely remember.
They were sure. I still have all their vinyl.
It's wow.
Okay, all right. If we don't talk about what we're here to talk about, we're going to do this on the air on WCNI.
Oh, please, let's do it.
Won't that be fun?
Oh,
okay, we'll do that. So let's talk about 60 Cycle. First of all, where did that name come from?
Well, we came up with 60 Cycle Hum, right?
60 Cycle Hum.
The scourge of everybody's amplifiers.
Understand.
Yeah.
Yes, and then so we were looking to try to get a website for it, and that was taken.
So
it's like, well, let's do 60 Cycle Hum Blues. So we were that way. We were hanging that way for about a year. And the problem is every time we play a gig, people would say, "What's your name?" and no one could remember it. It was like it's what 6 something. I don't know.
It was unbelievable.
So we had to. So we cut it back to just 60 Cycle this year, 2 years, just before pre-plague.
Pre-plague.
Yeah, we did
Pre-plague.
60 Cycle, and so that's where we've been at, you know. And it seems
So how has the plague affected you guys in your playing?
You know, it actually it kind of worked as it was kind of an opportunity, or we made it one, because we were just, I don't know, it was like the year before we started going out as a duo. And started this kind of the winery, smaller patio kind of gig thing. And then when COVID hit, people were very, hesitant to hire anybody. And we started getting some outside gigs. It's very small stuff, winery, outside patio stuff. And we got a foot in the door. And I think the best part about it is we didn't have a lot of stuff to rearrange. I know a lot of bands, when they got pulled into that kind of situation, they told the drummer to stay home and the guitar player and bass player went out. Well, you can't. It's hard to do that if you don't have anything arranged for a duo when it's arranged for a band.
Right.
And we kind of had to jump on that, and so we ended up with like 30 gigs, and it was good. It was like kind of crazy.
We did play a lot, especially last summer, and it was odd actually in a lot of ways because people were just craving entertainment. And I never, I've been doing this for an awful long time, and I don't think I ever saw people appreciate us being out entertaining as we did, because a lot of bands weren't going out either. I mean, I didn't mind that. Neither one of us minded that much because we were both working all the way through it anyway. So we safened ourselves up. Matter of fact, we for the longest time we had plexiglass shields.
We did on our mic stands.
He came up with a brilliant invention where we had a big round plexiglass shield in front of the mics because that's how
made everybody feel better.
Everybody had gotten.
People were. The first band that I saw out after all this went down was the New London Big Band. They had just dropped a brand new album and they needed to play. So they set up around the backyard of the Social, which is a club down in downtown New London.
Right.
They set up all the instruments around, and so many people were there, and socially distancing and staying away from other people, but everybody had their little pods of
Yeah,
people.
right.
Yep.
And we were all so happy to see live music. Oh my gosh, it's just, and we're getting back there now. I saw the positivity rate last night was 2.38.
Oh,
I
it's
think.
under 3 now.
Yeah,
Wow,
and
that's
it
great.
it had gone down to 1 and back up to 3, and yesterday it was back down to 2. So we're getting there.
This
But
has been such a wild ride all the way, and and I'm explaining the obvious to everybody, but let's hope this summer that we can really
get out there and do some
get
music.
close. Like I was saying during the sound check, it was wonderful to see the Hartford Civic Center banged out last night for the UConn basketball game,
Right.
which was an incredible basketball game.
Nice.
And to see people partying in Hartford again is just,
It's a big deal.
It
It's
is a big deal. It is a big deal. It's a big deal for all of us.
I drive to Hartford for school, and they're really excited about this weekend. It's the Home and Flower Show.
Oh, yeah,
is
the
this
big
weekend,
flower show.
and it's a big one. It's a big. Those of us that park there can't park there this week.
Yeah, right.
But they're so excited to be opening back up the convention center, and the school is down to orange alert. We were at red. We were at red just 2 weeks ago.
I know. Yeah.
So it's nice.
Yeah.
Now, when did you start playing music? You just sit there and be quiet for a minute. I know this is hard for you. The mic is on you. It's not in front of you. Give it a minute. I'll get back to you.
I'll put my mask on. How's that?
When did you start playing music? What was it that made you pick up whatever instrument was your first instrument?
I had a guy show me how to play bass when I was in college in my frat. And I'd done lighting since 4th grade. I've been always in the arts. I've been doing lighting and sound. I was the backstage kid, And I still do it. I'm the production manager at the recital hall at UConn, so I still do that.
Right.
But the guy showed me how to play. I know a little from Leonard Skinner, that run, that
Yep,
lick on the bass.
That everybody knows.
An old K bass with an action about this high. And that's what I did in college. And then so, little plucky bands, again, most of the time I was in front of the knobs and the sliders, not in front of the mic.
Right,
But I do enjoy
right.
it, and it's fun. And I'm retiring at the end of May, and I want to do this like a lot more. I
And
really
you
enjoy
will.
it.
And you will. And I'm pretty sure we can make that happen. Pretty sure. So when did you pick up your first instrument?
Okay.
That's a different question.
Yes.
When did you pick up your first instrument?
1964, summertime, on the heels of seeing Hard Day's Night in the movies.
Wow.
This is
Do you know how old I was then? I'm not going to tell you.
this story has been told by other musicians, but it resonates because it was a phenomena for guys like me who were just about in junior high school at that time when the Beatles hit. We literally went in to see the movie Hard Day's Night, me and 3 other guys, part of our baseball team, Babe Ruth baseball. We went in as a baseball team. We went in with our uniforms on, all dirty and everything like that, and we walked out a band.
Oh,
even
cool.
though we couldn't play. We decided, seeing Hard Day's Night resonated so much because in that movie, the Beatles acted like just average guys that became the Beatles.
Well, they were just average guys.
But it so resonated to kids, to young guys like me, that, hey, you know what? If they can do that, we can do that. And, oh, by the way, this is a good way to get girls too, I'm telling you, that
work for you.
Obviously, it did actually work. It did actually work.
Myself.
But that 1964, and played in a couple of bands junior high school. I didn't play in high school because I was also a hockey player, and my grades were suffering. And my dad said, "All right, one or the other." And
I understand
said,
that.
Okay, all right, fine. When my hockey career in college was over because of a knee injury, I said, you know what? I really do miss playing. Instead of coming back to guitar, I decided to start. I started playing bass, and then I got this. It was during the time, as you were talking about, New Riders of the Purple Sage, and I had to have a pedal steel guitar.
I understand that.
And I bought a steel, and literally locked myself up for almost a year and a half and became fairly competent at it. And I made my living for the rest of the 70s playing steel guitar all over,
Who did you
all
play
over
with?
the place. Oh, I played with a band called Whistle Stop. I played
I
band
remember
Back in
Whistle
the
Stop.
Whistle Stop was all over the place. Back in the Saddle. I did some fill-in work with 8 to the Bar. I played with guys out of Boston. I'm trying to think of his name right now. A couple of country bands, a guy named Lucky Look, a guy named Bob Tyler, who's back up here from Nashville. A numerous amount of guys. Cliff Mason was the guy. Cliff had 3 or 4 very good regional country albums out, and Cliff played an awful lot. Cliff had a phenomenal voice, and he didn't quite make it national, but he was very big regional,
Right.
and he was a great guy to play with. And at that point, I got into radio in 1980, and I kept playing for a while, but as my kids were little, I kind of stopped, and then I came back a little while ago, and I decided to play guitar again, and we kind of crashed into
Were
each
you
other.
guys friends before you started playing together? Did you know each other?
No.
How did that happen?
We jumped into a band called Saltbox like in 2006 over in Colchester. They put a thing on Craigslist and wanted a bass player. He was already in it. There was a drummer and another guitar player.
Nice.
And and then that band kind of disintegrated, and we kind of just hung out and kept practicing.
Kept playing,
And
yeah.
it worked. It worked
Nice.
out.
One day in the midst of the band, I remember one day when Jay, our drummer, was caught up in his house or something like that. We were sitting there and we just decided to play as a duo.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I remember looking at you and saying, you know what? This actually doesn't sound too bad.
It's a lot easier.
So I think, this is my opinion, and my opinion is worth not much, but I think you need to get some originals going on. And I told you this before, get some originals going on. Keep playing your covers because you kick ass. Oh, and we have to stop, but one of the things I was going to say about playing covers is you have to make them your own. You either have to take a cover and kill at it, do it just like the original, kick ass, or you have to take that cover and you have to make it your own and you have to own it. And I'll tell you who's the prime example of that, and you probably don't even know her, but someday you'll meet her because she's going to go places. Her name is Greta Strobel. That young lady took Leather and Lace. She's a little girl. She got up on stage. She said, I'm going to do Leather and Lace. And I said, oh, no, this is not going to be a good thing. And she took it and she made it her own. And she's going to be a star.
Wow.
Because of that. So, that's being said, will you guys take us out with a song? And thank you for coming and write an original and come back. And you're coming on the radio with me. We're gonna get Bernie, and we're gonna do a radio gig, and that will be so much fun.
Oh, we'll have a ball at that.
I'll put on my DJ crown, and I'll sit at the feet of 2 greats such as you and Bernie, and I'll be the interviewer.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
All right, guys, take us out with a song. While they're getting back over there, what?
60cycleband.com.
Oh, I forgot all about asking you guys at 60cycleband.com. That's where you can find these guys. They play out all over the place. They're going to take a little sabbatical for a couple of months, and then they'll be back in May.
Yep.
They'll be back in May, all over the place. Get out and see them. They're as fun live as they are here in the studio. Remind you, we're still in the dead of winter. I know it's almost March and spring is on the way, but there's kids out there with no socks on their feet. There's people out there living in the street. Go to your neighbor, go to your friend, make sure that your neighbors have water and heat. Make sure the kids in your neighbor have shoes on their feet. I love you all so very much. Take care of each other. Love you very much, and next week, bye.
Okay, we're gonna kick our way out of here with a cover of the old Buffalo Springfield thing. We're gonna do it kind of our way. For what it's worth.
something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I got to beware. Think it's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What's going down? Battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their mind, getting so much resistance from behind. It's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What's going down? What's going down there?